Ladies and gentlemen, Hecarim does get banned out, and you know, these teams actually do know each other a lot, because WNIG have made appearances in the Korean leagues. The Korean teams have also made appearances in the mixed leagues. There's a number of mixed leagues that have happened.
Even the Stars Wars League, they played a lot against each other in that. Stars Wars, was it 2, where we actually saw, it was IG and W in the final, so in that league, they came out on top.
Well, we will see which way this one swings. Hecarim and Jarvan are the bans. Kind of standard. The heavy jungler bans as well. And surprise, surprise, Rumble is taken out of there. Kennen actually removed from Ambition.
And the luxury, actually, that the LPL team, the Chinese team has, is that they were thinking that they were most likely facing the Korean team. They will have spent the entire time scouting and only preparing for one opponent, whereas if Korea wanted to prepare for this, they would have had to essentially look past North America. And we're not sure if they did that. But because Kennen was so effective in the last few games, China's just been sitting back and watching.
Well, Kha'Zix has been banned out. We did see PDD going pretty wild on Kha'Zix against the Garena All-Stars, and Rise is taken away from Shy, but it does mean that the 100% ban in Korea has pretty much got through untouched, and it looks like Twisted Fate may well get selected.
That was actually a pretty big cheer, considering it's not Messiah playing Twisted Fate if they end up going for this.
I just love seeing him.
Twisted Fate in the game. Sometimes it's a rare occurrence. I know in the OGN Champions League, he was 100% pick ban. He was not 100% pick ban in the LPL. It was much down towards 70 or so, which tells me that China has something ready to counter it, because it's not 100% feared there.
Well, we do see them getting locked in. There is PDD on your screens. It looks like Zac is going to be the champion of choice, along with Caitlyn. We saw Wei Xiao and Caitlyn against the Garena All-Stars, and it was pretty good.
And both of these guys, Prey and Wei Xiao, have played ridiculously strong Caitlyn's in some of these games. The lane control that it's going to offer in this matchup, specifically if they want to get control, that is China, to be able to dive in, is so important.
Well, look at that. It's going to be Mad Life on Thresh. That's what I like to see. Mad Life will be on Thresh, and of course the other choice was Jace, which I'm guessing will be Shy in the top lane. Is pretty much where he's going to go. We have seen an AD carry Jace, but I don't think it's going to be the sun round.
That's got to be a top lane shot. He was so good at Jace near the end of the season, as they're still not even over with the season, but so good at Jace right now that they're banning it out in almost every game that he plays in. It's just since it's an all-star team, and since they hadn't been using it recently, China decided to go with other bans, but that Jace is going to be a really difficult opponent for whatever LPL decides to lane against it, whether it's a 2v1 or whether it's just a top lane matchup.
Well, Diana looks like it might get selected. Actually has been on the losing side in quite a few of these matches lately, but has really been a favorite choice here in China, as well as Korea, and I guess the North American and European scenes.
And specifically for China, it will really help them keep the enemy team together. They're going to try to combo in with Zac and Diana for these team fights to really just keep them. We saw that 3v5 5-man kill yesterday, and that was really in large part because Diana kept them there. So for the type of play that China likes to do, Diana really fits. It just, the low percentage was mainly because North America was playing it against the two teams in the finals.
And that's a champion I like to see. It is Lee Sin getting locked in. Insect's like, yep, I'm in that one.
Didn't get to play it against North America. He was ridiculous on it. No, he did.
He played
against Europe.
Getting
my games mixed up. That is awesome.
It was. I mean, we saw the Q land. It was like zip, zip, zip. Straight, like kick Pete, poor Pete, straight into the turret.
Killed
and like the waiting 5-man spider jumping on him.
And he killed Diamondprox with it earlier.
Yes, of course.
So he's 3-0 actually on Lee Sin if we count the 1v1 game.
That's a little harsh against Europe.